Okay, hi everyone. Thank you for visiting my channel today. My name is Kimberly and I'm going to do a transmission read, which I just received a download probably a little less than 30 minutes ago. So I'm going to go ahead and go straight into it. So these are cosmic messages I get from different groups, different beings. And today they identified themselves as we or they who live in the sky. We're here to tell our beings that there is improvement as a whole. There are events that will test your faith and you will endure successfully. The shifts are moving faster. We may need to many may need to place themselves to pace. Okay, so like budget your time, balance yourself. Okay, so many need to pace themselves to maintain balance during these shifts. Don't let your ego slow you down. Make room for new manifestations to enter your life. Remember, keep your spiritual hygiene up. This includes spiritual cleanses, bath, smoke cleanse, working any rituals on yourself to improve your life, and also like shadow work as well. We need you to drink more water daily and fast at least once a month for 3 days to detox and manifest your goals. All right. Many will do this and their lives will improve. Okay. Remember to prepare your homes for any emergency or event that may happen in your nation, in your area or nationwide. And then it goes to keep food, water, first aid, medicine, and things for children available and stock for emergency. Things will affect people in different locations. Then it says revolutions are starting. Be prepared. Live fearless and courageous. Things are changing quickly. Be ready. Learn what you could do to upgrade your life. And that's the message. That's the download for today, February 25th, 2025. And I'll just do this card reading to see, look for further insight or anything they want to add to the message, to the download we just received. So we have Flower of Life, intros, inspiration, art, and dreams. So we have a Flower of Life. Something could be inspiring you, or you could be inspired to take action on whatever you're dreaming about, goals, or you could be inspired to take action on the divine feminine. We have Viscus Piscis. Visca Piscis. Okay. So divine feminine, birthing, fertility. I don't know, it could be you could be inspired. Let me see. I don't know if you were inspired to give birth or you desire a child. Or that birthing could be what you've been working on with your manifestations. And we have golden ratio, beauty, patterns, nature. 1331 is popping up this time. It's like a different number pop up every time I look at this card. So it's 1331 popped up today. And you can look at that up as an angel number. 1331 1331. And so we have water element, reflection, kindness, compassion. And we have fire element, warrior passion, fearlessness. So you could be reflecting on what you're in the middle of manifesting right now. Like making sure you still want it, you're working toward it, you're lining yourself up to it. And that passion is fearless, like you're in warrior mode. Or you could be using that passion to manifest what you desiring at this time in life. So we have water and fire elements on the board. Yeah, okay, we have Merkaba, movement, long distance, travel, excitement. So you'll be traveling. Safe travels to you all. Or you could be movement. You could be going a long distance. Or it's an exciting time for you right now because you're birthing, like you're working on creating. Whatever it is, it's something you've been manifesting on. You've been planting the seeds. Now it's like flower of life, like it's about to bloom. Like your creation is blooming and it's about to come to a peak. You gonna give birth to it. And what else we have? Nephilim, controversial, assessing new perspectives. I don't know if somebody causing any controversial to you while you manifesting, or a situation you could be in, a controversial situation that you've been assessing on, reflecting, or you could have a new perspective. A new perspective on, I'm going to just read what's around the card. A new perspective about a golden ratio, which it could be like patterns. You're seeing patterns in a different way, or you starting to get to the meaning of symbols that could be showing up in your life around you. And then new perspective about traveling. So maybe you want to travel, but you might not want to fly at this time. So you might be getting a new perspective on alternative means of travel. Because this is the Merkaba, the vessel, it's like your spirit spaceship, how your spirit moves, travels. So it's like you could be going on cars or taking the bus trips or maybe group trips. It's something dealing with travel. And it's like you're rethinking something with it. Okay, what else to do with this reading? Reptilians, predator, survival, tyrannical. So we had enough. Something could be controversial. Let me see what else with this. The earth element. I don't know if you're in survival mode, because survival mode is back to back. Dealing with the reptilians, being a predator, survival, and tyrannical, and earth element representing survival again. Also, like you're adapting to something, and also something being reliable. Hopefully you're not in survival mode. Or you could be like adapting to your environment and everything might not be so peachy and cream in it. You might have people uh, causing controversial things in your life. Maybe it's almost like they're trying to be a blockage or some sort of. And then we have predator energy also, like people might be trying to pull on your energy. That's also what I'm getting with this. And it's like certain individuals because they see like you glowing, you carry it like a fiery vibration, and it's like they want to pull on this energy that you have. Like they looking at you like, I don't know, some type of pulling on your energy. Be mindful of energy vampires around you. Ground yourself too and use earth to channel your energy back to you. That's one way to do it. Grounding and calling out your power back while you're in nature. And connect to the earth. Barefoot, you wear socks or whatever, but take like tennis shoes and especially any rubber sole shoes off. And be either barefoot or with socks, and it'll be a more direct connection. So we have water element, fire element, earth element, and almost like spirit, the element of spirit too. What else? And then you need to connect with the water element. Like if you're not going to an ocean or any type of body of water, take a spiritual bath and hold that space as a space to let go, release, and call your energy back. And I just spoke how you could do it with the earth by grounding yourself and meditating and specifically, doing that. And fire, you could do some type of candle ritual as well, or some type of fire ritual, a burning bowl, and you could do that to release a lot of things out for you that's not serving you, to burn off, opening and clearing your paths, and as well too, programming to call your energy back to you as well. All right. We have third eye, visions, manifesting, and meditation. So we have your third eye. So your third eye could be open. You could see visions, or you could be manifesting right now stuff you have visualized already. And that's coming to a part where it's manifesting, like you birthing it. Like that's about to come to the 3D to where you physically see it, feel it. And then we have Kabbalah Tree of Life, integration, life lessons, emanation. So it's like, it's the Kabbalah Tree of Life. So it's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. You manifesting. I don't know if you work with the number 9, or you may need to. Something may take 9 attempts. Or work with 9 in your rituals. And then things that you been experiencing, again, it's life lessons. We're here to learn. So it's really not so much as um, nothing saying failure or anything like this, but don't look at it, even if you feel it got the best of you, just look at it like a lesson. And you might need to integrate some of these things that I've been spoke about in this reading into your life to call your power back, to cleanse, to rejuvenate yourself. Yeah, alchemy, the philosopher's stone. Like it's like you're going towards your destiny. So work your magic, put the effort in, do the work. You most definitely, or whatever you're about to manifest, it's like it's coming. It's like the final step of it. This is most definitely saying like you've been working on it, but you need to maintain. Like in the reading this in the download, it was like maintain your spiritual hygiene. So you might, it's time to incorporate some of those things. Because it's like you've been working so hard, so you might make sure every area is covered. Okay, we have these are the Starseed Oracle cards. So we have the Great Servant, Mars energy. It could be some kind of anger, conflict. And then we have softening to love. Okay, it's like Mars energy is like fiery energy. Warrior passion, fearlessness, and then we have Mars energy, anger, conflict. And then I don't know what's controversial. This energy is showing up in the energy, and you in somebody's energy feel some type of conflict or any I'm not about to say conflict of interest, but that could be it. And that could be the reason why somebody's angry. Because it's the Great Servant. It's like there could be a person who's a predator or tyrannical, and it's like you're not. It's like you're not stroking their ego, so that's causing them to be angry, be like a sideline hater. And then we have the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So I don't know if you're integrating with more people or or you could be joining in certain whatever frequency you on. So that's why it's like you want to be on your higher frequency. So what draws into you could be things on a higher vibration that's matching your energy. That's something you could be doing. You could be activating. So and that's over the Merkaba card. So yeah, it's like you really need to get your energy together. And then we have you got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. So you could be creating boundaries with people, and that's the reason why it's causing controversy because of the boundaries you're setting up. And it's like they looking at you now like since you call your energy back and take your power and like energetically sever yourself from certain connections. It's called and also it could have been codependency. Anyway, it's like you move forward with that and they mad at you. So it's like you know exactly who it is. It's somebody who you dealt with enough. You had to deal with them enough to really put the boundaries up like you did to have them feeling some type of way. So we have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life, because you moved on forward with them. It's like you just surrendered, and you finding out, you found a new joy. You could be just making love to your life, making love to life, like just enjoying every day, every moment. It's like a certain freedom you have, or you could be meeting somebody else too. And we have child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. So it's like you have the knowledge you need. Or if you don't have it, you're gonna know, you're gonna be guided how to get it. So it's like everything still comes from within. And you can hold a lot of knowledge. Be very creative. It's like you just know. Certain things, because you get downloads. So you could be somebody who get a lot of downloads too, from the cosmos, from the universe. All right, then we have we the Hathers, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So I don't know if somebody actually giving birth, because it's like a lot of birth energy. Portal, mother's milk. Somebody could be about to have a new baby. That also sound like a new baby. But you can have a deep love for life. And you still, it's like you birthing something. So if it's not a physical baby, it's like you are bringing your brand new ideals to Front Street, where people could actually, it's like it's ready for it to come out. So something like in the background you've been working on, but people, you might not have been telling people, but now it's time. It's like about to show its face. That new project, new something. And we had a cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So it's like you taking in charge of your life. And it's moving, kind of like it's like you've been praying, working on yourself. And now it's like you seeing your life move in the direction of what you've been seeking. Then we have karmic relationship, Orion energy, potential, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Okay, so it's that conflict energy. So it's coming out. It could be a karmic relationship you're dealing with. It could be a lover or some type of karmic, some type of ties you have with somebody that's karmic. And yeah, it's like you're ready to go away from it. Almost looked like there was a third party, somebody running in the background, trying to go back to their planet. So it's like y'all in two different worlds. You realize this and you decide to move on and let it go. And that's causing major conflict again. Like putting this person in a predator energy because you move forward. You saw through the illusions. Yeah, let's say you saw through the uplifting the veil. You saw like the big picture of this person. You question everything. Anything unaligned must go. So this karmic relationship is no longer lined up with you. So it's like you have to go. You have to move forward from it. And then again, we have your life is a canvas. Okay, you could be artistic. You're working on your manifestations, very creative. And it's like you take accountability for your actions. So that's what you doing that's what it's like you gaining a sight too. And you realizing everything that's unaligned is time to go. And it was like the weight of the world, boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. So you realize putting those boundaries up released a lot of pressure off of you. Like you was feeling so much weight from these controversial people. From these people, they probably live in survival day to day. So they was pulling on your energy. Like that's not yours to carry. It's like you freed yourself. That's why that joy card came up earlier. Like you found a newfound joy. And you had to walk away and let something go. And they was hating you because of they see you happy. And they don't, and that wasn't the goal. Their goal wasn't to see you happy. Because it's like you the artist and you manifested a new reality on them. And they see that. Then we have I Remember, Soul Plan, The Fated Life is the destined versus the destiny life. So Soul Plan, a fated life versus a destined life. So it's cool. You could have been in a fated situation in the past. Let me find the card. Oh yeah, here we go. Dealing with the karmic relationship, and you decided that okay, you learned your lesson. Like you learned what you needed to learn from that. Okay, you set up your boundaries. And you created, you say a life is your canvas, you remember that you could move and create a new destiny. And that's what you're doing. Like you're really in the process of creating a new destiny. That's what I got out of this. I'm going to read the top and the bottom of the deck. The courageous, puny, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. So yeah. So you either moving out of a, like maybe just freshly moved out of a karmic relationship, or you in the process of doing that now? Like you already made a decision. It's just basically you doing what you got to do to part the ways. And moving forward, it's like you're going to let your true self be seen. The self, people are going to see what that person took advantage of or didn't respect. It's like others going to see your true value. Like, don't hide yourself. You might have to sit down and go heal yourself for a little while, but yet you still going to be like, yeah, your unique nature still going to show and be seen. And you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So you're not alone with whatever part of the process in this journey right now you at in your journey. It could be a soul community of people close to you, at least a couple of people close to you. You have somebody supporting you, at least one person. Or either your spirit team or is supporting you for sure. Okay, what do y'all have to add to this reading? So the first card we have is nature worship, pantheism, Judaism, Francisan mysticism, something. I'm gonna just show you the card. And animalism. So it's like you could be a nature lover. Let's say somebody who worship nature, or you could do rituals in nature, or you can have a special connection with earth, the elements. It's like some type of mutual respect, y'all. You have a connection with with nature, with earth. And then we have rebel. You could be a rebel, nonconformist, activist, revolutionary, um, anarchist. And in the reading, right in here it says revolutions are starting. So here we go. It's like it's some type of revolutions going on. Are they starting to go on? I don't know. Wait, that's with the rebel. So you could be somebody to lead a revolution. And you could be connected to like nature, a rebel. I'm saying it because they back to back. I didn't even realize this card was out. I was talking about rebel because revolutionary is on this card at the bottom. And then it came right back out. So they said war or uprising. So we could have some type of uprising. Prolet. Proletariat or something like that. A reign of terror, wealthy elite. So it's like people tired of the reign of terror and everything going on, and how they abuse people, the wealthy elite. So it's like a revolution going on. Oh, my rubber band just popped. I felt it in my hair. Okay, so royalty, direct descendant, illegitimate, distant relation, deposed or loss of title. So it's like you have some type of royalty, royal bloodline. So it could be that you come from a royal bloodline, you're in tune with nature, and you have some type of rebel energy that you're going to be orchestrating a part of what's going on with this revolution. That is really interesting. So what else we have? The Wild West. So this could be going on in the Wild West. Cowboy, settler, indigenous person, other. So you could have indigenous blood in you too. And we have World War age. Yeah, it's like that oppression energy. That's what people tired of. And then we have diet, gluttony, vegetarianism, fasting or deprivation, nutritional or food issues. So you could be called right now to eat more nutritious. If you haven't been, change your diet or be mindful of what you're eating. And then it's a fasting energy on there too. It also said too, what was one of the tips? I'm gonna say, okay, it was drinking more water daily and fast at least once a month for 3 days. And here we go again with the fasting. Is at the bottom. So it's like it's mirroring each other for sure. It's a lot of cards. So we have beauty, town beauty, femme fatale, struggles with appearance, prostitute. Okay. Okay, let's see where this is going. Okay, so we have ritual sacrifice, ritual priest, cannibal, human sacrifice, headhunter. You know, like in the movies back in the day, they'll sacrifice a princess or somebody who's real beautiful for the stop something or protect the rest of the people or something. So I don't know if it could be somebody who's a beautiful soul, beautiful person being offered up for ritual sacrifice. And then we have addiction, functioning addict, caretaker, rock bottom, enabler, right off a ritual. I don't know, maybe they're doing rituals on you, on this person to cause them to hit rock bottom or not feel, I feel they need, I don't know, start some type of addiction or something that they sabotage their life, like they throw it away or something. I don't know, but somebody doing rituals on somebody like a woman that's beautiful, a beautiful person, and then that's who's a psychic, high priestess, gypsy, prophetess, and we have astrologer. So that person could have gifts. And right now they're doing rituals on the person. And we have intellectual, philosopher, scientist, mathematician, inventor. So it could be a very clever person. They can teach or just learn things at a real fast pace. You could be a philosopher, scientist, so you could be inventing something. A studying, do a lot of studying for sure. And then we have sexual maturity. We have alternative sexuality. So I don't know. You could be into the same sex. Let me see. Sexual maturity, Casanova, asexual, or you could be in a multi polygamous polyamorous lifestyle. So you can have multiple lovers. Okay, and what else? You wanted to jump up. So we have ice disaster, blizzard, hail, hypothermia. I don't know if this relationship could leave in some type of disaster. It's just how they came out. You know, this came out behind it. Or I don't know if their relationship, if you are in the LGBTQ community, so many letters. Okay. I don't know if that relationship, whatever type of relationship you're in, you could show up karmic, or it could be more balanced. So make sure that relationship is not driving you to addictions. Basically, people don't have you drinking, smoking, wanting to look for another outlet for whatever reason. So be mindful of that. And tell me about the ice disaster. Construction, builder, architects, carpenter. I don't know, it sounds like natural disaster. So some kind of natural disaster. I don't know if it ice melting. We are going into the springtime and the ice melt. Then we in the middle of a pole shift already, so the Earth is literally flipping axles. Where the North Pole was, the South Pole gonna be in the North. Where the South Pole it was, the North Pole. So it's circling, switching angles. So maybe due to the pole shifts, they might have ice disasters. But they're saying this one is going to be a natural one. So, and that's the only thing I can really think of, like, when the seasons change. And then we have the government, so they could be behind it as well. Here we go. Governor, court, depositor, advisor. Or they could know what's happening, or they could know we're in the middle of the pole shifts, but they may not be telling you like what's really going on with it, with these disasters. Or they could be behind. I feel they're using this, they're doing a lot of ritual sacrifices out for these disasters that's happening. Even though if they natural or the ones they cause, it's like they're using rituals for everything coming and going. This group right here. And then we have injustice, which is an injustice to victimize people. So we have victim, perpetrator, payback or revenge, injustice overturned. So that could be a big injustice for many families. I don't know how it affects you. If you could be a person that's directly affected by these rituals. Or you could be in, this also talks about court. So you could have had a court case, and in the court case, something could have been overturned. Or, I don't know, some type of injustice could have happened. Then we have brainwashing, social, others, political, religious. So it's like that brainwashing energy. It also, when I think about this, it's like political, but some things, a lot of stuff that's misleading, like lies. And it could come from religious, political, social, or any other groups or cults. Probably they trying to find some type of justification. Or somebody could be brainwashing children. We had childhood trauma, abuse, abandonment, orphan, kidnap, or sold. So I don't know if they, because I'm reading them together because they came out one after the other. So we have childhood trauma and brainwash. So you could be brainwashed from a child, and that caused a lot of trauma you got to heal from. And that's going into shadow work as an adult. Or literally children that have they kidnap children, and they are brainwashing these children. What we have, it could be for political reasons, brainwashing them for religious reasons, maybe telling them this, if they don't do this, God, Jesus gonna do that. You know, you never know what they tell people, these evil bastards out here. So it's directly with children. Protect your children. Alright, so a child could be child abuse, maybe a child going through child abuse, and whoever abusing the child, brainwashing the child, Like, don't tell nobody, or if you tell, such and such gonna happen, or telling them lies. All of that's form of brainwashing. So something is going on with brainwashing children. It could be for multiple reasons. I tried to speak on some. I don't know. So we have rural living. So I don't know if they stay in a rural area. It doesn't have to be peasant, farmer, woodsman, hunter, or you could be living in a rural area or thinking about moving to a rural area. We have farmland. You could be a hunter, live in a woodsy location where you can hunt and gather your own food. So we have swindler, perpetrator, expose, swindle, evade and capture. I don't know, it could be something dealing with this child being kidnapped and brainwashed. The person who did it could possibly live in a rural area, and this is the person who's perpetrating the fraud, who's swindling, the ones like he's on the run, he's evading capture. So he has a mask on, but yeah, his energy, their energy is exposed. I don't know how this is gonna show up in the news, but it's normally gonna show up in the news when it come out some type of way. And here we go. It's most definitely with the children. Oh my gosh. So we have children, fertility, loss, infertility. I don't know, somebody trying to work on having a child and finding out you're infertile. It's, if you are, it's steps that you could do to help your situation. If you still have your parts, especially. Illegitimacy. I don't know, so I could be finding out a child they thought that was theirs isn't theirs. Or I don't know, somebody too could be losing a child. So it's like the child energy is on big time. I don't know if they're kidnapping children and killing them for ritual sacrifices. And a group that came out is this group. Right? And also, if it's not that group, it's this person who's a swindler and they moved to a rural area. I don't know if somebody hurt somebody's child for a sacrifice. Because it's a loss of a loved one, death, abandonment, unexplained disappearance. And then they do say I like the kidnap and soul, like, yeah, it's dealing with a child. The child trauma, the loss of a loved one. And then we have children again, like their energy is on the board big time. I don't know what's happening with it. Condolences for those who lost a baby, had a miscarriage or anything like that. I don't know. I want to get out that energy now. Okay, what flipped? Okay, city dweller. Socialite, working class, innkeeper, shop owner. So you could be a working class person, own a shop, city dweller who work in the industry. You could be a local artisan with your own business, an international merchant, a manufacturer, or you handle money in some type of way. And we have execution, witness, executed, snitch, executioner. It's kind of like, I don't know if they're trying to tell on the person. Like, I don't know if somebody wants your head on the chopping block. Um, let's see. Maybe want to end to. Okay. If this is not physically want you gone out of here, this is like they want whatever you do, your profession to end, like an ending of a career. Because and you could be living this city. It's like they want your shop to end. City dweller, but they have shop on here. Shop owner, working class. So it's something you want that it's like what you do for work. They want that to end. And you could be really crafty or have certain artistic skills or something like that. That's what I get with that group. Okay, anything else? I'm gonna go ahead and close space. I'm gonna read the top and the bottom of the deck. Fire disaster, volcano, forest fire, city fire, explosion. So it's some type of fire disaster that could go on. And this could be naturally, of course, with the volcano erupting, or it could be for a ritual sacrifice, city fire, some type of explosion, forest fires. Because it's like people who lose their lives to these disasters, that's because it's like a ritual sacrifice being done. And then, yeah, for destruction. So we have destroyer, sabotager, helpless maiden, fool, some type of destruction. And we have the top of the deck, sexual assault, victim, witness, perpetrator, bystander. This current lifetime. Happy birthday to all Pisces too. Defender, mercenary. I don't know. It's like they jumping stories. I'm not gonna keep pulling. It's going into too many different storylines. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this reading with that. Yeah, that's all I have for you today. See you when I see you.